of Tony Bear Gonzalo doing my plane spotting here at LAX next to In-N-Out and 7-Eleven across the street.
I was texting, what did you say?
Kind of a cool night out here at LAX. Hey, hello there, how are you? Hey everybody. I guess they have a butterfly knife at Terminal 4 TSA checkpoint. They had two marijuana people were cited out for, they had over the legal amount. I will put that video up later explaining the LAX policy on marijuana. They had a higher Seattle Jody. You're allowed to bring under an ounce, and after that, they'll cite you out. But some folks take it too far, 30, 40, 50 pounds. That's when they lock you out. But lately, it's been the legal amount, and some of them are basically a couple of ounces, and they cite you out. She wasn't TSA. She was a G2 employee. I know she's embarrassed. The company do what they want to do. TSA was cool. You watched the video. The TSA agent walked past the group and told them I was fine, and the rest of them backed off. But she wanted to take a little farther and lie about she's in danger of her life. TSA's been lately good to me. As a fact, that night, the one who told him to back off, if you watch the video, he walks by him and tells him I'm cool. But he laid a $20 bill on me. A lot of them subscribe to my channel. I've been here for so many years. But then again, there's a lot of new employees. That's why I don't walk around with my camera out, because I don't want no, even though I'm legal, I still don't want altercations. I'm too old for that. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Which one did you see? Did you see the one with the homeless guy with the machete? Because I was taken down. I did a privacy complaint on that one because I don't like people taking my videos. Oh yeah, extremely nasty. Yeah, she's not. I got that over the summertime last year, drowned in the ocean. But then she didn't want her photographs taken. But yes, she puts everything on Instagram. Very, very nasty person. But I realized at the airport, you see something, say something. But some of the employees, they take it too far. They want to like call the cops and make up stuff. But on that one, I got her on video lying to 911 saying that she was in fear for her life. So I'll keep you guys updated on what happens to her. But I think I saw the other day she tried to change her look. She took out the braids. I think it was her, because I'm pretty sure she's getting a lot of talking to by all the employees. How's my stream coming out, by the way, from 1 to 5? How is it coming out? All right, fine. Thanks, Oscar. Thanks, Timothy. Well, yeah, it's a little blurry. What are you going to do? Some guys like streaming with their high-tech cameras. Eventually, thank you. eventually down the line I'll get the high-tech cameras, but right now I have to. I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm the first guy streaming the planes, but I think there's 2 more guys now that are streaming with some high-tech equipment, not a cell phone, the regular camera, and they're getting some great shots. But I do it just for fun. I do it to relax. The planes go over my head. I like to do it that way. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, 4K. Hi, 4K. Which one is a thug? Hey, thank you, 4K. We appreciate Travis. Travel. 4K Travel Tours. Yeah, I'm not what you call a expert at plane spotting. I normally have Eric. He comes in and he sells the planes. But I just do it because my mom likes it. The planes go over your head. It's kind of a relaxing thing. I've been doing it for so long now. I don't do it just to do it. Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. He was an ex-sheriff, by the way. And very embarrassed about the video. He actually tried to change his look. He's got a beard now. When he sees me, he goes the other way at this point. Because a lot of times you don't have to sue, you don't have to complain. The videos are on YouTube and people get to see how stupid they act. Like the girl was saying she's in fear for her life. You know, that's got like close to 16,000 hits, and that's going to be a big one. One thing about YouTube is you put a video up, and it just keeps getting hits over and over again. So I'm good. You can't run me away. I've been at the airport for over 25 years. I know my rights. I don't break any rules. I don't go past security. I stay in a public area. I'm allowed to be at the airport because I'm also a paparazzi looking for stories. I'm also recording the police activity along with celebrities. And they can't get me on trespassing because I'm actually there for a reason. If I wasn't recording at LAX, I would not be at LAX. Hey, Eric, how are you? So far, so good. Thank you, 9. So today was pretty slow earlier. I got a couple of things. I got they're enforcing the trespassing rule with the homeless because the homeless are starting to build up a lot at LA. So they're starting to give out tickets for trespassing. Wow, 4-1. That's amazing. That is amazing. I hope they can hold on to that. You know, I realized they lost big time the other day because maybe I don't know, that they got to end this right away. Don't give I'm not a Dodger fan, people. I'm actually a New York Mets fan, and I want the Braves to win. Don't hate me for it. We're at the airport. The bad homeless people, the ones that steal and harass the passengers, they make it bad for the ones that just want to lay low and don't mess with anybody. There's been some luggage being stolen lately by homeless people, so they're starting to crack down hard now. And what's sad is PATH, they find people apartments and hotels. They were in the news for embezzling money. That was sad. The PATH people, I guess they work with LASA, and they were stealing all that money. It's all in the newspapers. It's not. I know it's not all of them, but 1 or 2 will give them all a bad look. Okay, Mom, this is for you. We got a plane coming over ahead. 1999. It gets cold at night though. It does get cold at night, believe me, people. But the stream will get better down the line when I get my new equipment. got a lot of guys streaming now on regular cameras, and there's 2 guys streaming now. Those guys go on for like 9 or 8 hours though. Those are professional plane spotters. Well, I basically work alone, Oscar. Especially at the airport, I work alone. I try not to bring any attention to myself. As far as this is concerned, I'm talking more or less. I have folks that want to come and watch me, but they can watch me all they want, but I can't really like have a conversation because I'm trying to do this. I've been knowing Mike for over 30 years. He's a cool guy. I had a problem with him in the beginning, but I can't blame him. I gotta blame the people want him, the subscribers. I just got pissed off with folks saying to me I'm stealing his shit. It's like I don't steal nobody's stuff. I've been recording in Venice for over 25 years. But now you have so many guys recording in Venice. But it's up to these subscribers who they like better. So he's actually a good guy. So I don't hold any. He's staying with the Russian guy is actually staying with his brother. His brother has let him stay with him. So he's not around anymore. Yeah, the Russian guy gave me some good videos over the time he was here. He was called the mayor of LAX. No, he was never doing video. He just started doing video. And they got lucky. His channel took off, but like I said, I was kind of pissed at first, jealous maybe, yeah. But I realized it's not his fault. You can't make people watch your channel. Okay, we got Officer Tommy Scott, the first LAX police officer killed in the line of duty. He was killed by a homeless man. He was, the man was from Venice. He was walking down this way, several calls on him, harassing people. And then the cop got out of the car, and then somehow the homeless man got control of the car. And the officer was beheaded. He was the first LAX police officer killed in the line of duty. And that was really sad. So they dedicated this whole area to him, the Tommy Edward Scott Square here at LAX. So the good news is my lawsuit is underway. The federal lawsuit against those cops that attacked me in Santa Monica. Those are I don't hate cops, but I don't like bad cops, and those cops are horrible, man. So the whole thing now is all this, they're getting discovery all together. They have a court hearing on the 25th of this month. So these lawyers are definitely working on it. I feel that if you recorded the police and you're basically media, because I was on assignment for X17 online that day, and I shoot from a distance, I don't interfere, and I was still attacked. I got a concussion, they went through my stuff, they cuffed me on my back, and it was a George Floyd contest, so I can't let it go. It was hard getting a lawyer, but with the help of God, I got a good law firm to take the case. And we'll see what happens. All right, Mom, that's for you. I know you're watching. Yeah, so I said beheaded because he ran the cop into, he got control of the cop's police car and ran the cop into the fire hydrant, and he was beheaded. Really sad. And he was from Venice, the homeless guy. No, I've been through several lawsuits. You know, I know how it works. To get a hearing this fast is amazing. It's in federal court actually, but like I said, it's in the discovery phases right now, and I guess the judge ordered a mediation. So we're having a hard time getting records from them. They did the public request records, and of course they don't want those out because they had no reason to attack me. And they actually called a 2 o'clock in the afternoon curfew, and they're being sued over that by Black Lives Matter over that curfew violation. And it was funny. They didn't mess with anybody on the other side of them, behind them, because I guess there were just people walking around Santa Monica, but they were trying to mess with the protesters, and they actually went back to Venice. It was a 7-hour protest in Venice, peaceful, and it got to Santa Monica, and they didn't want the folks going into Santa Monica, but so they had one guy under arrest. They're all over his back. So I was taping that, and they attacked me. But you know what I mean? It was the whole thing was bogus. Made me really upset. So if you're new here, I'm Tony Barrett of Venice. I plane spot every Saturday night. I'm not an expert at plane spotting. I do it because it relaxes me. Planes go to my head, and it's a good feeling. I am not doing that much in homeless encampments in Venice anymore. I did 2.5 months out there trying to help people, but I have to get back to my normal work as LAX and try to get some more money up. And because I try to sell my videos to different shows around the world, they license some of my videos, so I have to keep that in mind. But you got Venice Cop Watch out there. You got German in Venice. A lot of channels are still covering that. But I put in almost 3 months out there, day and night. But I gotta get back to my rhythm here again. My agent called me today. We'll go, am I trying to get more celebrities? Yeah, it's hard to get those celebrities like these days because they got the mask on. They're hard to recognize. It's almost impossible. TMZ is even having a problem. But we'll see. JetBlue Airbus 320 from San Francisco. Thanks, Eric. It's coming next, people. Eric is the official plane caller. But the cops are really good now with their First Amendment. When I was assaulted by that one security officer, got a little settlement, and the chief put out a First Amendment memo on recording in the airport. The key to the airport is blend in, don't have your camera equipment out. Don't cause any trouble. You know, and once in a while you get somebody like you'll get an employee that thinks, well, this guy, I'm gonna go pick on this guy. Because a lot of times when you record with your cell phone, people don't take you serious. You know, I have a big camera that I record celebrities with, but people don't take you serious when they see the cell phone. They just think you're a regular passenger, and they can pick on you. All right, Eric says Singapore Airlines Airbus A350 from Singapore is coming next. Yeah, it's hard with the mask. It's not easy. Yeah, but Bobby, plane spotting is just there's actually better channels and better equipment that do better than I do. If you go to LAX plane spotting on YouTube, you'll see the channels. They plane spot for like 9 or 8 hours, and they call the planes. They have you can hear the control tower talking, and they know planes. But I do it to relax. I'm the first guy live streaming plane spotting because there was no one doing live streaming. There were videos out, but it wasn't live streaming. But now they're using all this high-tech equipment, and they're not doing it with a cell phone. So that's my next adventure. Love me some, Tony. How you doing there, my friend? Well, I don't know about Godfather, but I've been here for over 25 years at the LAX. I do police activities, celebrities, and some plane spotting when I can. Every Saturday night is my plane spotting. I try to do 2 hours. I think that's the Singapore one. That's a big one. That's a huge plane. But down the line, I will get some better equipment, and I'll be streaming the way they're streaming. That's my goal. But in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. But thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I mean, when Kobe died, I was plane spotting. He died with his daughter, and I got a phone call that Meg passed away. So that was brutal. I didn't plane spot after that for over a year and a half. And then I didn't plane spot at night for a long time. No, I was not invited to the funeral. I wish I was. What's this? You told me that last week you playing with the TA girl who was wrong, but you were not so calm. I'm not calm. I'm not calm when I'm being picked on by 5. They wasn't TSA. They were G2. They check boarding passes. In the video, you see a TSA guy go by them and say he's okay. You have to go, when you mess with me, I have to voice it out loud about the First Amendment so everybody hears it. It's very important that you educate her and the people around her. I wasn't mad, but I wasn't going to take their crap. She was educated by the LAX Airport Police. They seem to think you can't shoot security, and you can. Now you don't know my channel. The old Tony Bear, he went off, but I didn't go off. I was loud because you have to educate people around her. That's the key. Even though she's getting educated, but you got to educate everybody around you. When you have a TSA agent that walks by you and tells you that he's okay, and the rest of them heard it, so they left. But she wanted to keep going on with that fake "I fear for my life" crap, and let's see how far that gets her. Way before the First Amendment auditors, I was always the guy that stood up for his rights when it came to filming in public. That's not going to change. You know, if you keep messing with me, I'm not breaking security. I'm in a public airport, and I'm recording police activity which is legal, and you want to get in my face, call your colleagues on me, and the only reason why they backed off, because if you watch the video again, is a TSA agent that walks by and says he's okay. And at that point, she still wanted to call 911. And that agent actually gave me 20 bucks. When it was over, he said, didn't on me. So that was nice of him. I'm not at LAX to cause trouble at all. People say, well, this is know you by now. Well, a lot of folks quit and found other jobs during the COVID. And a lot of folks don't know me, but that's okay. You know, if you come up to me and ask me, I'll tell you what I'm doing. When it comes to filming in public, I don't back down. That's just the way I am. So this park here is designed for people to come. You go to In-N-Out across the street. That's In-N-Out. You get your burgers, and your french fries, your soft drinks, bring them over here, and you can plane spot at LAX all you want. It's a great place for plane spotting. Festive atmosphere. 2 weeks ago, the stream kept going off 2 weeks ago because T-Mobile was putting in some new cell phone towers for the 5G. But once I have some extra cash, I'm going to invest in some streaming equipment where I can use my big camera. But that's down the line. Delta Boeing 767 from New York. Eric, thank you, Eric. Eric is back. He was gone for a minute, but he's okay. No, I have the Galaxy Ultra. I have that, but I'm not using that because it's if you're lucky enough to have the 5G, you're good. This is my Ultra. I record all my police stuff with this. Happy Sunday, my friend. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, normally, like today, a sergeant walked by me today and said to me, his wife subscribed to my channel. I mean, a lot of them are subscribed to my channel. I've been there for so many years. And I don't interfere with people. I don't get too close. I don't mess with nobody unless they come mess with me first. I always tell folks, if you come to LAX and you want to record, hide your camera, you know. TMZ, they work at LAX, and they're like me. You dress as a passenger. You only pull out your camera when you're ready to record. And even with that, as you've seen, you get messed with. I don't want to keep messing with the police as far as people calling the police over some crap. That's bogus. There's some guy wanted to tape with me. I normally don't allow that, but I was gonna let him do it. He's telling me he's gonna walk around all this equipment. I said, well, I can't walk with you then, dude. You know, because you're gonna have problems the whole time, even though you're legal. But at the airport, see something, say something. And a lot of folks just want to harass you. And I don't want to tie up the police with bogus crap. When you're ready to record, then you still may have a problem, but just stand your ground. Because you are allowed to shoot, record TSA, just not the monitors. Oh yeah, man. People hate cameras, and it's over like 10,000 cameras at LAX. They got a video room. You know, it's like there's so many cameras at LAX, but people still think, why is this guy recording? Oh yeah. She was saying that I'm putting the camera in her face. I didn't move from the spot I was in. They came up to me, you know. And they're on the phone, Eva Air, Boeing 777 from Taipei. Thanks, Eric. But a lot of the LAX employees, they will call the cops and make stuff up so the cops come quicker. And that's a fact. I'm not saying all of them, I'm saying a lot of them. I actually made, last week when I played spot, I actually made $28. That ain't bad for 2 hours. But believe it or not, I don't want altercations. It was actually a great video. If you take away that whole thing with the girl, it's actually a great video because you got the guy getting arrested, being searched, and then the perk walk, which is great. Eva Air, Boeing 777, not bad. Yeah, ABC is doing this special TV show on airports. They actually called me up last year, and they talked to me a couple hours on the phone. They were trying to pin me down to a price. I wouldn't give them a price. I'm not gonna sell myself out cheap. But I haven't heard back from them since, so who knows? But I do know productions take time. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Garcia, yeah, that's another story. That was the LAX security officer, Garcia, who attacked me and knocked the phone out of my hand on a live stream, not realizing that a lot of the higher ups watch my streams. I actually sued and got a little money from that. I could have got her fired, but that wasn't my purpose. She does not mess with anybody anymore, and the chief of police put out a First Amendment memo on recording in a public area. So that was a big win. People will say you should have had her fired. That's not my deal. If it's not too bad, I don't get hurt. They pay for my equipment, whatever, I'm good. And they train her not to do it again, because I've caught her several times. And she doesn't say anything anymore. Delta E175 from Portland. Thanks, Eric. Even that chick from G2 that lied on the 911, that's a low misdemeanor too, you know. They don't really, this guy was stealing luggage last week. They caught him dead-handed at our Southwest baggage, and they let him go because the city attorney is not prosecuting low-level misdemeanors. So they should have actually arrested the dude because he may try to come back and do it again. So that was kind of not good. In the olden days, when you got your luggage, they would check your claim form at the door. A lot of the airlines are cutting back on that to save money. They'd rather the insurance company takes the hit. But I love recording at LAX. So my agent gave me a text today. He wants to know what am I doing. He wants more celebrities. Well, it's not easy getting celebrities these days. It's with the mask and everything, it's almost impossible. I saw a lady today. I should actually shot, but I didn't. I did not know her at all. I know she had special treatment, but I didn't know her. And I'm gonna have to start getting more aggressive and just like doing what the old 20 bearer did. Just take the video and picture and just guess. Yep, no blood, no foul. But believe me, she's getting a lot of harassment from the employees, and I'm pretty sure from her boss. Got on the phone now, 911 operator lying about you fear for your life and joking about it. So we're gonna see what happens with that. No, I don't want her fired. I want her trained. And hats off to LAX Airport Police for educating her. We need the rain really bad. So yeah, hopefully it does rain. It's dark out here, people. You know, I'm amazed that it does stream the way it's streamed because it is dark out here. Because I was streaming with the other phone, but it's the same. This is my 10, and I have my Ultra, but it's the same. You know, unless they want when they go to 5G. I guess T-Mobile is going to the 5G. They're putting up the towers as we speak. And once it hits 5G, it's going to be amazing. Hey, how you doing, Gene? Everything's okay so far. One day at a time. I can't do any more videos with the homeless encampments because it's the same scenario with the same people. I did my close to 3 months out there at night and day. Hey, how you doing, Miguel? But I need to get back to my rhythm at LAX. See, all the people in the park here, they're with their families and they got hamburgers and they got the 7-Eleven, they got the In-N-Out, and they're hanging out in this park, the plane spot. I try to bring you guys along for the ride here. So 401, wow, that's amazing. Bottom of the 6. Oh yeah, that's a good festival. That's a damn good festival. It's good he's there. You know, it's good that he's doing that because a lot of folks want to watch the homeless encampment videos, and I'm still doing business here and there when I can. I live in Venice, but I gotta go back to rhythm of LAX. I make pretty good money when I get something good here, so it's good that you guys have him. never know what you're gonna get. Tammy, yes I do. Vaguely I remember you. And hello there. That is amazing. I love Terminal 2. I got that dude, Mr. Kid. He was going to TSA checkpoint with a loaded firearm, and I got the whole perk walk. That was a good video. I've always liked Terminal 2. I got some big. Team Z hangs out at Terminal 2. They get a lot of the football players, basketball players, and a lot of B-listers. Because they basically want people to talk. And a lot of like high-end major stars don't talk. But a lot of the B-listers talk. So Team Z, they go after the ones that talk. So they're out there hanging out. Astros. It's going to be a boring World Series. I can't watch baseball anymore because my nerves. I don't drink anymore, and baseball, it's a lot of like stress, especially if your team is losing or it's a low-scoring game. I find myself not able to watch a lot of games. A lot of folks are lucky enough to drink. I don't drink anymore, so when you're drinking, baseball is great. No, I'm just Tony Vera of Venice Owl, a guy who's been recording in Venice for over 25 years. Before cell phones were out, there was not many people recording. And once the cell phones came out and social media came out, everyone's doing it now. So it's a little different from the olden days. Back then, there was no YouTube, there was only MySpace, and we put our videos up on MySpace. YouTube came along, and I think for 3 or 4 years, they didn't pay anybody. You did it because you loved it. And then they started paying people, and then more and more folks got into it, including like the TV shows and the news shows, actors. So everyone has a YouTube channel now. So it's a little different. You got a lot of competition that you have to compete with now. But I'm approaching, I have 96 million hits, lifelong. I'm approaching 100 million hits. That'll be hopefully soon. That's over the years I've been on YouTube. I had my original channel taken down for copyright issues. But I've learned about copyrights and I don't mess around with that anymore. But when I first started, it was just Tony Vera. It was on 1902. We got 7-Eleven here, opened up a couple weeks ago. No wife. My girlfriend died of COVID last year, over a year ago, May. We were actually engaged. I was actually supposed to marry that woman, and I lost my soulmate. And she was able to make a gay man turn straight. May was an incredible woman. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how life is. You never know when God's going to take you. We had a great cop here at LAX. They went by Raz. He was part of the LAX Airport Police Crisis Intervention Team. And he was leaving LAX about a month ago on his motorcycle. And some girl cut him off and he was killed. So you never know when God's gonna call your number, man. You gotta take each day as your last day. But I miss drinking. I'm not gonna drink, but especially during the baseball games, you know. So I don't drink anymore. I drink. I like water. I like once in a while soda, once in a blue moon. But I drink a lot of water. I do smoke CBD marijuana for my arthritis. Not too much of it, but I take the drops. I got a severe case of arthritis in my legs. And I use that. It works. You can actually take the CBD with no THC in it. That's okay. Hello is good. Hello is always good. I don't get many people that watch my. I don't do edibles. I don't like edibles. I'm actually scared of edibles. But a lot of folks that get busted for narcotics are the ones that bring in like they try to take 30 or 40 pounds of edibles at the TSA checkpoint. I've had many videos of those, but they look like candy too much, and I'm scared the kids are gonna get into it. Not a big fan of edibles. They got the police scanner going. It's a slow day, LAX. The video that I got coming up is the guy had over the legal amount, and he was cited, given a ticket. So I'm going to put a video together telling the story about some people do not get arrested, but get cited out. The ones they actually go after are the ones that have like 20 or 30 pounds. They'll take them. And the ones that have a couple of ounces, lately they've been cited. But you still lose your marijuana and you get a summons. So. We got another almost an hour to go. I do 2 hours of plane spotting every Saturday night if you're interested. My favorite TV show is Married at First Sight. I love that show. They brought back Kojak now. Kojak is back on regular television along with Starsky and Hutch. Those are my favorite shows. So I get to watch those shows. I watch a lot of my old shows. Chips is a great one too. Actually, Eric Estrada is a cop now. I'll see him sometime at LAX. He has a badge, firearm. I think he works for the Predators, some state. But he's actually a real nice guy in real life. He's not stuck up. He talks to the people, the fans. So he's one of my favorite celebrities. No, I'm telling you. Look it up. Put his name in. Put his name in on the his name and the cop, and you'll see it. He actually got a star on the Walk of Fame about 15 years ago, and I had my New York City fire jacket on, and I was able to go into the after party. I actually walked right in with him. Never bothered, man. It was amazing. That video's on YouTube. If you do Eric Estrada getting a star, that's my video. So, Mom, I know you're watching. I hope you're relaxing. This is for you. And we do it every Saturday night for you, Mom. I don't watch that show. I watch a lot of crime dramas. I like my favorite channel on regular TV is amazing, man. Regular television, they have like 200 stations, and they're amazing. My favorite show is Court TV. They show all the police body cams, different court cases. It used to be only on cable, that show. Now it's on regular television. But if you have a smart TV, you can get and get an antenna. You can, even if you have cable, just take off your cable, plug in the antennas, and you get smart TV. And regular television is amazing. They got all kind of great stuff. Judge Judy, endless Judge Judy. I don't agree with her all the time, but I guess I'm a fan because I watch her all the time. I love Judge Judy. Well, yeah. I mean, you got to work. Because those shows are old, you know. And he's still kicking. I mean, a lot of celebrities are doing that. J.J. Walker is doing some kind of, what is it? Some kind of insurance thing at night. And you got to work. It's all about young celebrities right now. So a lot of the old celebrities have to do what they can to make money. They even have an order convention. We see all the old-time stars. And back then, a lot of those shows didn't have residuals. So a lot of those stars don't have any money anymore. So I'm pleased with my lawyers on this Santa Monica lawsuit, this federal lawsuit. They keep me informed with emails and let me know what's going on. I don't bug them at all. Lawyers hate that. And they keep me up the loop what's going on. I'm just using the mic on the phone. I'm just using the phone, and I'm using my hand. I don't know. I have no idea, man. We'll work that out on mediation, unless they want to go to trial. My lawyers are ready to go to trial because cops can't just assault you for recording. And what was amazing, a lot of folks said I was faking it. Faking what? I get charged by 5 cops, if not more. You can see in my video, they're using their clubs to knock me down. Solo was under arrest a number of times. And they said, turn over. And they turned me over my back. and then on my back where I couldn't breathe. And it was a George Floyd protest. I mean, come on, really, guys? And believe me, I was not getting discouraged. I was getting a lot of lawyers like cases where you get shot and killed or maimed. My kind of case, they didn't want to take it. But this one lawyer saw it, my video. I kept recording as much as I could, and he said I had a case. And I know I have a case. That video actually made Inside Edition, a video. But that's my evidence right there, that video I shot. I'm just curious. I want to know why. I want to know why would you attack somebody for recording an arrest? It ain't that serious. Why? Maybe because you're on this guy's back. 2 cops on this guy's back on a George Floyd protest. Maybe you don't want that scene. Attack the guy with the cell phone. Oh, he's a criminal. But they have a lot of lawsuits going at this point from the, they were going after the protesters more than the looters. The looters were getting away with murder, but yet they would go after peaceful protesters. I did some research. They were being sued by a lot of different people. The police chief had to resign over that. We're actually suing her too. They made her resign immediately. Wow, that's amazing, thanks, Eric. Well, I get it, but in my case, that was uncalled for. You know, really. Oh yeah, you're damn right. That made that female police chief retire. Going after peaceful protesters, and I wasn't protesting. You know, I was just covering it for this news channel that I work for as a freelancer. It wasn't like I was protesting anything. If you watch the whole video that I shot, I had no problem with LAPD in Venice for 7 hours. But the semi-like police want to attack you because you're recording an arrest. Disgusting. My mom loves the planes, the sounds, and she's amazed how they can land like this. She's really amazed behind that. So am I. But I found working the stories of the homeless encampments, after close to 3 months, I was getting depressed. It made me really depressed because the whole thing, it was like, just very depressing. But I wasn't going to stay in Venice. That wasn't my purpose. I live in Venice, but I wasn't going to keep, I made that clear. I'm not going to be doing this forever. All right, Delta Airbus A321 from Atlanta. Wow, Atlanta landing next. Hopefully they win tonight. I got my ex-girlfriend. She's married now, and she called me. Husband doesn't mind. But all of a sudden, she's a baseball fan. I said, baseball fan? I said, you got to be kidding me, man. I said, you never liked baseball when you were with me, you know. Give me a break. Okay, we have an hour to go on this plane spotting. We have reached the 1 hour, and we're going to be going 2 hours tonight. But you get all these folks here with their families in the park enjoying plane spotting. And that's what I try to bring you as one of us watching the planes. Nothing fancy here. Okay, Southwest Boeing 737, San Antonio. Thanks, Eric. Landing next. Cool night out here. It's probably in the low 60s. A little bit of wind, but a beautiful night. Going to the 7th. Yeah, the only problem with the Dodgers is you can't count the Dodgers out. That's the only thing. You got to score runs, more runs. I'm not happy with 4-1. Got to score more runs. You really don't want it to go to Game 7. End it now. And I'm sorry for all you Dodger fans, but I'm a New York Mets fan. I cannot get into the Dodgers. I tried, but I just can't. But I do know one thing, like Charlie Steiner guy, he does the play-by-play on radio. He tried to steal my girlfriend like 40 years ago in New York. He used to be the weatherman with Jay Thomas on what was it? I think it was WNBC or something like that. But that man actually tried to steal my girlfriend. The Bad Lieutenant. Which one, the old one or the new one? There's two versions of The Bad Lieutenant. Harvey Keitel started, he was in the first Bad Lieutenant. That was a sad movie, actually. There's two Bad Lieutenants. There's the remake, and there's the one with Harvey Keitel, the original. That I know for a fact. Okay, I like that. Yeah, you can't have a new version. That was well. You said that really well, man. Thank you for saying that, because you're right. But they actually ruined that remake of 9/11 Dead. You know, like how could you? They even changed a lot of the ending. I mean, come on, really? Okay, Delta E-175 from San Francisco. Thank you, Eric. Okay, my favorite scene. I just thought that it's a great movie, but it was depressing. You know, the ending and everything. I guess the ending. I guess when I'm not gonna give away the movie, but I guess the ending. Because you can't play with the mafia, man. You know, you can't. They don't play. Yeah, my mom likes to watch these videos I do of the live streaming. If she goes to sleep with it, if she falls asleep, she'll watch the rest of it the next day. But yeah, these definitely put her to sleep. It's so soothing when the plane is like over your head, you know. But 2 weeks ago we were streaming and the stream kept going off because T-Mobile is putting in the new 5G towers. When that's ready to go, it's going to be incredible live streaming. Because I have my phone already. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. It's going to be great. Man, I got the LAX around, I think 11 today. It was slow. I got a couple of videos, but nothing too great. Most of my videos I do out of LAX with the police are educational. They show folks on the firearms, marijuana, being drunk. So I try to bring a message to people when they come to an airport. Like if you're in an airplane and you want to argue or hit somebody, guess what? The cops come. But guess who the cops are going to call? They're going to call the FBI in. And you really don't want to deal with the FBI. But anytime you get into an altercation, you're going to have problems. Wow, Terminal 7 is rocking. They got some marijuana again. Hopefully that person has a legal amount and not like 30 or 40 pounds. I have my police scanner on always, because if something breaks out, I can get to the airport really quick. There's a new 7-Eleven across the street here. It's very reasonable in there. I drink coffee every morning. Yeah, most folks are bringing now the legal amount, and I hope that videos I've done has helped a lot of folks to realize that you can't bring more than an ounce. The dispensaries won't tell anybody because they want to make money, dispensaries, so they don't tell folks. But I've done so many videos on the subject of people getting arrested, and I hope people watch those videos. But today, there was a guy hanging out today, and they actually gave him a citation for trespassing. And that was the first one I've seen them give out. And so maybe they're starting to crack down on trespassing. People always ask, well, how come they don't mess with you? Well, I'm there as a paparazzi. And as you know, paparazzi's... this stuff goes on TV shows and magazine covers, so they're with the news First Amendment. You can't mess with the paparazzi, period. And I'm also gathering news. So that's why I don't get messed with, because I'm working on the First Amendment. I'm not just hanging out at the airport, because believe me, if I was not recording, I would not be hanging out at the airport. There'd be no reason for me to be at the airport. And sometimes I don't want to be at the airport because it's so slow. When it's slow at the airport, it's the worst. American Airlines, Terminal 4, they had a welfare check. United Boeing 787 from Vegas. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, there's a guy walking around Terminal 4 right now, scaring people. A lady has a baby, she fears. So they're calling the cops on this guy. I know some people that actually live at LAX. They're homeless, and they lay low. They don't cause any trouble. A lot of stuff happens at night too. You know, I like working during the day. Watch 1, I like working, and then watch 2. Watch 2 starts at 2 o'clock. So I think midnight. But my last bus leaves at 11, so I gotta be out here by 11. Otherwise, it's gonna cost me $30 to get home. So I'm like Cinderella, man. I gotta be out here a certain time. Brown Spirit, be nice in this room. Eric is the official plane spotter. I don't know you, but he's part of my team, and that's what he does. He talks about planes. Be nice. I'm not sure if you're new in this room or not. I never seen you before, but please don't do that, because I don't take you out of the room. Don't pick on Eric. Eric is doing what he's supposed to be doing. This is a non-drama room. And we gotta have Eric, because Eric calls the planes. Well, hopefully you'll learn by that. Because what we do is, if you get too far out, we'll time you out. If that doesn't work, then we hide the channel. It's like, but wow, watch 3. I can't work watch 3. Watch 3, I think it's from midnight. Oh man, the guy's getting arrested, the guy at Terminal 4. Damn. That sucks. The guy's being detained in Terminal 4, but I'm not going back in. Going back in is like, it's too much work to go back in. 7-Eleven, in and out. United Boeing 757 from New York, my town. But we're here every Saturday night, usually from 6:30 to 8:30. Eric is calling the planes, and I'm just rambling on about different things. We don't get a lot of folks that come in here, but we do get a lot of people that actually like my plane spotting. So you got some guy walking around Terminal 4, mentally ill, messing with people. He scared some lady with a baby, so now they have him detained. And like I said, at LAX, well, you're lucky. I can't see hanging out Times Square on New Year's with all those people. I can't. And I'm from New York. I never got into that. I'm starting to fall back into my rhythm, my LAX rhythm. This just takes one big shot. Yeah, one thing about LAX is you get one big shot, and it's national news. Everybody wants the video. You get a shot that all the news wants the video, you're set. You never know when you're gonna get it. If you look too hard for it, you won't get it. Southwest Boeing 737 Max 8 from what's that? K Lulu, whatever. I knew I should have stayed in school. But in the news today, in and out, they're not making the employees get a vaccine shot. Oh, Hawaii now. Thank you. Yeah, Eric is the official plane spotter and caller. Yeah, I mean, Eric's been with me from the beginning. They call narco calls at Terminal 7, but no one was taken into custody. But I still got a good video out of it. It'll show folks that they will let you go with a legal amount. If you're over, you get a summons. But if you're way over, that's when they take you in. So this is a good educational video that I'll put together when I get home tonight. I got something out of it anyway. The cop let me know that they're not going to arrest him. And those take about 2 hours to get, those videos. You got to call CSI in, take pictures, the airline rep. It's a whole process. People think I get those really quick. They're time consuming. Yeah, Eric's cool. He's liable. He comes in every Saturday night. Amazing. Hey, what's the score with the baseball? Curious. And the 4-1 is good. It's good, but not good. They need more runs. Okay, so the guy that's mentally ill, they're running his wants. 4-2 base, top of the set. Wow, 4-2. That's still scary. They need more runs, the A's. I mean, the Braves. 4-2 is not enough, man. They need more runs. But they're a very good bullpen, so hopefully they can hold them. Because this guy that's mentally ill, he resides in Oklahoma. So I guess he was landing and started acting fool. JetBlue Airbus, AH321 from Miami. Thank you, Eric. But you'd be surprised when it comes over this police scanner, man. I actually enjoy recording the airport police because they do a lot of different things, man. You know, they really do. LAPD has a substation in Terminal 8. And they're there, LAPD, but it's basically airport police. Some are cool. I get along with, I would say, 90% of the airport police. Some of them don't like me. That I know already. Some like me, some don't. It's okay, as long as you respect my rights. Yeah, but still, they're inching away, man. It's still the 7th. They can still come back. I would hate to see a game 7. I definitely ain't gonna watch that. My nerves cannot take that. I remember back in the day, I think it's about 34 years ago. I forget the pitcher, but he was a relief pitcher, and the New York people hated him because he would come out and he would yell, he'd scream and yell. I forget his name, but he was amazing, that dude. All right, so the guy that stopped at Terminal 4, he has no wants and warrants. Yeah, that was sad. All right, it's code 4 with the suspect. Let's see if they're going to lock him up or not. But hang in there, people, because I'm gonna get some new equipment down the line, and I'll be able to stream this with my regular camera, and it'll be crystal clear. By then, 5G will be ready. I think 5G will be ready around here within a few more months. They're putting up the cell phone tower for the 5G, T-Mobile. I like T-Mobile because I pay $80 a month, unlimited. I'm able to tether my TV, my smart TV, to my cell phone to get internet, so I'm able to watch YouTube videos, crime. I don't have Netflix because it's too expensive. I remember it was only $7, man. But if you stayed on that $7, I think they raised it a little. But if you come in as a new customer, that's when it gets expensive. YouTube TV's out of the question. It used to be $19 a month. Now it's like $68 a month. YouTube TV is the best, man. They have you can record like 5 channels at once. That's everything on there, YouTube TV. But they advertise during the World Series, Championship, Super Bowl, and somebody's gonna pay for that. But if you can afford it, YouTube TV is where it's at. Okay, we got a little over a half hour to go. 2 hours goes quick when you're having fun. I wonder how long this mask thing is going to last at the airport. Because once the masks go, it'd be a lot better for me to get more celebrities. Because at this point, celebrities having a field day. You know, they don't need no greeter. They can just come in the airport with the mask on, unless you know that. Like, I know a few celebrities, their body features. What's that? Master Man 589. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And that is coffee money. Appreciate it, my friend. Life is good, folks. Life is good. One day at a time, stay positive. It's hard to stay positive, though, with all the stuff going on in the world. This is a massive 7-Eleven, though. This place is huge. They got all kind of great deals in there, man. I'm serious. I'm not being paid by 7-Eleven, but they got some serious deals. Unbelievable. A321 from Shatler, Landing X, Shatler. I hope I'm saying it right. I used to go to Starbucks, but that's like $4. What's that? $3 a cup plus $1 tip. That's $4. I go 7-Eleven for real good coffee. I think it's extra large is like $2.50 or $2.25. No, no tip. So you save it. You gotta save money nowadays. I mean, I like Starbucks, but if I can save a few dollars, that's me. Yeah, Venice Car Wash. He wants me to go do some. I guess that was some kind of like marathon in Venice, where you swim, you run, you bike ride, and they're towing cars around midnight. Just start towing people's cars. But I'd rather just save my energy because you work those things that they go into the night. I'd rather conserve my energy for tomorrow. Yeah, because you may come to LAX and get a breaking story that makes world news. And it's like the royal family. The royal family travels public. They don't use private. A lot of them. So I put a couple of people from the palace. So you may get one of those people. Southwest Boeing 737 from Austin. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, Craig, let Eric call the planes. That's his the reason for being in my chat. He's the official call plane. I don't want to piss him off, but just let him call it. And I appreciate it, but Eric is the one that calls the planes. He's here every Saturday night for years with me, and he's liable. I'll be reliable. Bottom of the seventh inning, man. This is too much pressure on me here because the Dodgers were 6 out. They were 6 outs away from winning, and then the Dodgers came back. So that's scary. But if you ever come to California, Google In-N-Out right across the street, right here. In-N-Out, Google that. In-N-Out LAX, and they give you the map where you can come to this place. It has a park. It's really great during the day. And if you're not into In-N-Out, you got 7-Eleven. And then down the street, you have these dispensaries. You have Ralph's. You have a lot of great stores in this Westchester area. A lot of great food. From LAX is jamming tonight. A lot of crap happening tonight at LAX. Nothing major, but this another welfare check at Terminal 7. Amazing how time flies. It's we've been at this an hour and 35 minutes. We got a little over 20 minutes to go. Every day I wake up in the morning and I always go, this could be the day I get the big video. Yeah, let Eric call the planes, man. Because he's with me from the beginning for I think the 3 years that we've been doing this. It's a long time out we had, but he's been he's always here. So let him call the planes and we're cool. Okay, American Eagle, E-175 from Portland. But I had a nice sized crowd. I was doing the homeless encampment. I had about a good loyal 3,000 people that were watching, you know, sometimes 4,000. But I told you guys I wasn't going to be doing that forever. My main thing is LAX. I'm still doing stuff in Venice here and there. There's so many people doing. Hey, Sal, Jody, how are you? That's okay. That's amazing though. Like I said, when I first started, there was nobody doing it except Zuma Dog and Matt Dowd. That was it. There wasn't really a lot of people doing it. But now you have everybody and the mother doing it. The 8th. All right. So I'm not really needed that much, you know, but I'm okay with it. If I see something really good in Venice, I'll tape that. But I'm not giving up on Venice. I am the Venice owl, but I have to go where I'm wanted. Why I can't? Because Eric is the official plane caller. He's always here on Saturday nights with me, and that's just the way it is. It's my channel, and I'm sorry if you don't like it, but you know, he is a loyal person that comes every Saturday night for 2 hours, calls the planes. We just need one plane caller. We don't need 1,000 plane callers. So Alaska Airlines, Airbus A321 from Seattle. Well, I guess they're all my favorite, you know, because they're all trying to get their more money to feed their families. There's no money in the airports anymore. My ex-girlfriend, she worked at the airport, and she was telling me how the money is. A lot of people that work at LAX, they live in their cars, man. So I don't have a favorite union. I think when you fight for your rights to try to feed your family, I have to go with all the unions. And that's coming from my heart. No money, man. People are really having a hard time, and people that work jobs, uniforms, are living in their cars. The cost of living is so high, and there really isn't affordable housing anymore unless you call a single apartment for $2,000 a month affordable. That's how we live, man. But the landlords are getting away with it. And then you have the Airbnb. You know, you have so much. It's really sad. I got hit 87 from New York, 1987. You can get a single for 400. You can get a one bedroom for like 600. But now it's just like, unless you're making a lot of money, it's really hard to pay rent, feed your family, buy clothing. It's gonna get worse. It's really sad. That's why there's so many homeless people. Yes, you have the drug addicts. Yes, you have the alcoholics. But you have good people that work their jobs and can't afford to pay rent. Thank you, Billy. Amazing, amazing. It's unbelievable, man. The cost of living, it's unbelievable, and it's all over the USA. Homeless people, man. It's like the norm now. Be homeless, the norm. And what's really sad, a lot of the older people on the streets. They only get a Social Security check. Sad, man. But yeah, folks say, how come Eric's only allowed to call? Because Eric's here with me every Saturday. He's loyal. He's here. And that's what he does. We don't need 3-4 plane calls. One is good enough. Not trying to be mean, but I'm just trying to tell you guys the deal. Southwest Boeing 737 from Las Vegas. Now, we don't get a lot of folks that come in here. We get my mother watches and a few loyal subscribers watch. But if you want to watch some real plane spotting, there's other channels that do it. You can go to Lax Plane Spotting on YouTube. You can see the ones that do those 9-hour streams with highly amazing equipment. I do this because the people are standing here with their families. And I try to bring you in with this scene. That's all. And I enjoy it myself. I actually enjoy coming here and plane spotting. I have my earphones in. Something happens at LAX that's big. I can always go back into LAX. That's why I have the headphones on right now. I monitor what's going on. No, I'm not saying Craig's a bad person, but I don't know Craig. I just know Eric is always with me for the last 3 years. That's all that is. It's nothing personal. $5.88. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so we're close. We are close. So I'm kind of back with my agent, my paparazzi agent, but I haven't got really a lot of stuff to give him. That's only a freelance thing I work with him. So basically, hopefully things get better at LAX. The mask is not making things easy. Team Z is like laying off, firing people. And yeah, Charlie from Team Z, that's the Australian guy on the show. He works at LAX during the week. He's a little worried about his job. I said, don't worry about your job. They're not going to fire you. Team Z actually sold Team Z. But Harvey Levin kept 51%. But they sold it to Fox, and they actually got rid of a lot of the cameramen. Because they actually buy a lot of footage from the cell phone that people use. So your competition right now is not other paparazzis, it's the public. Like I can't go past security and go on a flight and get somebody fighting on the airplane but there could be somebody on the airplane taping that. So the shows don't care how to get the footage at this point, as long as they get the footage. But I love LAX. I made a lot of money at LAX throughout the years. You never know what you're gonna get. One day you may get a baking story, and everybody wants it. No, because even that you can buy a ticket, but you don't know if something's gonna happen on the plane. You know, you got to be on that plane by luck. You know, buying a ticket's not gonna help me out. I mean, I guess it's good that cell phones everywhere. United Boeing 787 from San Francisco, my favorite city. It's amazing how time flies when you're having fun. It's amazing. Time flies when you're having fun. What happens? She's probably catching hell from her employees and supervisors. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I'll keep you guys tuned. I have to basically. I don't want her fired. I want her retrained. I mean, I was happy when the cops educated her in front of me. That was a great thing to watch. She was trying to tell the cops, you know, he can't shoot TSA. Oh, yes, he can. He can shoot TSA as long as he's not going past security. He's in public. He's fine. Yeah, a lot of people think you can't shoot TSA, and you can. You can't do any close-ups on the monitors. That's one rule they have. But if you shoot from a distance and it's not clear on the monitors, you're good. You're good, but you just can't focus on the monitors. They don't want that. But if you go on the website, they tell you you can shoot TSA all you want. But folks always go, "It's federal. You can't do it." You can do it all you want. And I'm there for a reason. I'm not there just to hang out and record TSA. If they got a guy with a gun or marijuana or whatever, I'm recording that. I'm not just sitting there recording TSA. Well, hopefully, you know, they'll retrain her or transfer. You know, it's not my decision. I think I saw her a couple of days ago. She had her hair down because I guess she didn't want to be recognized if it was her. But she's catching hell, that's for sure. And it's up to G2. If they want somebody like that working for them, that's up to them, man. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys informed on what's going on with that. It's just funny to me, a person would actually do that, and there again, not taking the cell phone seriously. I'm recording her talking to 911 dispatch, lying. But it was good. I got the caller out. I called her a lying ass, and she told the cops I'm cussing at her. You know. Oh yeah. They will definitely try to harass you there. It's better to keep your camera, your phone in your pocket until you stop recording. And then it's less drama. But as you saw the other day in my video, I was recording and I got harassed. from people that just thought I was a regular person. Because that's what happens when you have a regular cell phone. People don't take you serious. They just think you're a passenger with a cell phone. I have my $7,000 camera I pull out. They know I'm media, but I like using. I like being undercover and laying low. These phones are so amazing now. You can actually lay low, man, and get some great stuff. Because my big camera is a professional camera. I pull it out, people know right away he's media. You know, you pull it out, you get total respect. You know, you don't get that with the cell phone. But you can't have everything. Yeah, you get the key is blending in. TMZ, they work the same way. They have their backpacks. They look like travelers. Because a lot of times bodyguards will come first. And the bodyguards will look for paparazzis, man. You know. So that's another reason why you want to hide your camera. So, many times when I was trying to get a big story like the Beckhams, I would hide my camera and all that, and then pull out the last moment. But you want to blend in as a passenger. If a big news story comes out, you want to pull the camera out when it's time. It's the thing of beauty, man. And the cell phones, they take great photographs too. So you can actually, if you're not doing video, you can actually take photographs of celebrities, and they sell too. I've had many cell phone photographs published on the Daily Mail of celebrities, and celebrities they don't know what to think when they see you taking pictures with a cell phone. But there's something to learn. A lot of like news, like Spectrum, a lot of those news reporters are recording on their cell phones. I've seen some crime shows. A lot of the cops, detectives on crime scenes are using the cell phones to take pictures. Those 3 guys who shot that black kid jogging, I watched a lot of that footage. They were using a cell phone to take photographs of the guy's hands full of blood and everything. So yeah, amazing. Hey, thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Cell phones are powerful, man, and it's only going to get better. Hawaiian Airlines, Airbus. That's A30 from Hawaii landing next. Thank you, Eric. But I love my cell phone. Oh yeah, see how Jody, amazing photographs they take. Yeah, it's amazing with these cell phones, man. It's totally amazing. No, I'm basically a Samsung person. This is a Samsung 10 or 20. But my regular phone I use is Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. You can shoot the moon. You can shoot the zoom on this phone is incredible. It's just incredible, man. This is my my Ultra right here. I was stream with this before, but it's the same as the other phones. The streams are basically the same on any phone, unless you're using the 5G. 5G is really clear. But for a cell phone, I'm impressed. Okay. We're gonna wait until after the ball game is over before I stop the stream. I normally stop at 2 hour mark, but we're gonna wait and see if the Atlanta Braves can pull us off. Delta E-175, landing X. Yeah, either you're an iPhone fan or a Samsung fan. I've always dealt with the Samsung. Yeah, In and Out is right here. If you Google In and Out, LAX, you see exactly where I'm at. And this is the park that folks come to. Many fans come here to this playing spot with their families and their friends. So we do it on that level. It's like you're with us here. I just get a double when I get the French fries and all the soda you can drink, but I can't have In and Out every day. I could probably have it maybe twice a month, maybe if that. I'm not really I like chicken, I like rice and beans, I like collard greens. I was just raised on that. Fortitude. Going to the ninth. Okay, this is it, folks. They're going to the ninth. Dodgers still can come back. Don't count them out yet. And I'm not a Dodger fan, but I just know you can't count those guys out. But yeah, they have animal style. I'm not too crazy about animal style. Kind of rich in my blood. But on regular television, they have Kojak. It's called Get TV, name of the station. There's over 200 stations at this point on regular television. It's really got Bonnie Miller, Carol Burnett, all the old shows, along with the new shows. But regular TV is not the way it used to be. And they just brought back Kojak. Even though I've seen them all, I like watching them. It's like watching Columbo over and over again. A lot of construction going on at LAX, people. It's just like, a lot of construction between that and the mask. It's kind of hard to make any money at this point, but you can never count LAX out because you can go there one day and get a big shot. I got the rapper being arrested a few months ago, risked a kid with a gun at TSA checkpoint, loaded gun, a carry-on bag. So there's still shots you can get. You just gotta be persistent and you gotta work hard. It ain't over till it's over. Yeah, Columbo, man. Yeah, that's the show. Columbo's on a lot of different local stations. I don't care if you've seen him 1,000 times, you never get tired of Columbo. I remember the first episode of Columbo. He was very aggressive, the first show. But then I guess they kind of molded the character over time, and it's great. But the first episode I didn't like. I just thought he was too aggressive. I just got a video of Columbo, Peter Falk, at a autograph convention. It was his last public appearance. That's a great video. It's him, Jonathan Winters. Great video. You can Google it. Peter Falk autograph convention, and great video. But you can tell he was getting old, and he was kind of senile, but he was still my guy. Oh yeah, Columbo's. You can't argue with Columbo. Delta E17 from Denver next. Thanks, Eric. Okay, we're at 2 hours and 4 minutes, but we're gonna go a little bit over because I want to see the final score of. Hopefully the Braves can hold on, and I want to stay on until that happens. But this is a great area, man. It's got everything, man. It's got the LAX, it's got the in and out, it's got the restaurants, parking, the park. Last week, there was a Japanese airplane. It took off from LAX. It was like a half hour away from LAX. And one of the engines went out, and he had to come back to LAX. He had to land with one engine. I just thought that was amazing. Landing with one engine. That's just like, wow. GOA, gone on arrival. GOA. Oh, 2 hours away. That's great. Go Braves! My mom even likes Eric. So, that's to tell you something right there. Delta Boeing 767 from New York. Thanks, Eric. That guy we talked about earlier at Terminal 4, they're taking him as a danger to himself and others at 5150, and they're taking him in as we speak. And I believe he was a passenger, and he landed from another state. Somehow, maybe he had too much to drink. Who knows? I know one part about the guy. He's always after the chicks. It's like you gotta leave the passengers alone. You don't go to LX to meet chicks. You're there on a purpose. You're there to not harass the passengers. You're there to get your stories, you get your pictures, and leave. But as far as like, it's not a meat market. You don't go there to meet. I mean, I have talked to girls at the LX when they approach me about something, but I don't go there to rap the girls, try to get a date. He was kind of lucky. He actually got a lot of girls he took home from the airport. I just thought that was like a little bit too much, though. And believe me, there are some fine women at LAX. There's nothing wrong with looking. But it's another thing going up to chicks and rapping to them and trying to take them out, because you gotta leave the passengers alone, man. You really do. I remember this cop at LAX. One out of the way, that's amazing. This cop met this girl and took her into a restricted area, made love to her. And somehow she said something about she was forced to something. But anyway, he got in trouble, he got fired, he lost his wife and kids. But later when I found out she wanted money, and he wouldn't give it to her, and she ruined that man's life. I think he did 2 years in jail, man. So, oh yeah. Guy had it made, man. But sometime if you want to harass the passengers, anything can happen to you. Wow, the Braves win, yes. Incredible. That's a good way to end this, man. The Braves have won it. They're going to the World Series. I wish it was Boston, but what are you gonna do? But thank you, you were great, and I'm glad we got to celebrate the Braves' victory. Sorry, I'm not a Dodger fan. I could never really get into the Dodgers, But thank you guys. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. And maybe tomorrow night I may come and do some more baseball. Who knows? Love that neighbor. And stay away from the negativity if you can. Try to make every day you wake up as your last, because you never know when God's going to call you and take you to the sky. Tony Bear, thank you for coming in. The event is out. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, everybody. Signing off.